will be a game changer in your business. So really looking forward to this training. Get, pads out, get your pens ready, take yourself some notes, because this is just going to be absolutely flipping fantastic. Thanks, Claire.
Thank you very much, Helen. Okay, so online Facebook parties. Now, we've all done them, or I know lots of us have done them, and I don't think any of us have utilised them as much as we can do. So I've been doing lots and lots of research on Facebook parties, and I've been also doing lots of research on other businesses like us. So skincare, example, and makeup and cosmetics and perfumes and all that. And the predominant way to sell online is with Facebook parties. Some companies, their online system is 100% Facebook parties. So I don't believe we're using them to the full height. So I've done lots of research and lots of ways, which hopefully with the new plan, with what's coming with the VIP customers, we can incorporate this, and this will be a great tool. Now I've put a picture here of a great book that I've got that's called Facebook Party Secrets, and there's lots of tips and hints in there. So put that on there if you are wanting to use that. Okay, so Facebook parties are big, and especially at this time of year, because guess what? Christmas is coming, believe it or not. And I know we're only in August, but guys, the minute the kids go back to school in September, all parents suddenly go, right, it's Christmas. It's next on their list. It's what they need to do. They have to get themselves organised with the shopping, everything, Christmas. So everything that's coming new couldn't be coming at a better time, because it's the best time of year. Okay, Facebook, Christmas is the best time of year. So where do you start? Okay, so you want to start at your own profile for a start off. So what we're recommending that you do, now this is something that we don't normally recommend, but we're going to recommend you create yourself a business page for parties. But it's important that you remember that this is for parties. We still have our group, which is where our sales are going to be happening, where all our interaction, everything that you've been trained, is going to happen. But this business page is going to be your party page. It's going to be your party hub. You can use it to connect with Instagram and things like that. It's going to be something that you can go live through as well and create your events through. Okay. So we're going to start you off with your friends, and we're going to encourage everyone starts off with their own friends as regards finding them. But what we want to do is we are looking for hosts. So in the past, the way we've been doing Facebook parties has been with our friends, yeah? So we've created an event either with our own profile or in our selling group, and we are re-inviting every time the same people. We're inviting friends and people who've already seen our products, who see our products in our group every day, who see our stuff on our profile, who've probably seen our catalogues, and we're going over and over and showing them the same things, and we're not getting the results that we want. The aim of this is to find a host, and we do it to their friends, okay? So that every time you're doing a party, you are getting new people seeing your content. Now, this is a great way of, warm market is the best way to start, but it's also your host warm market as well. It's all about the trust and the friendship and the relationship that's built instantly that gets people buying, but that can also be used with the host, okay? So if they all know the host and the host trusts you, then instantly they will trust you. Okay, so it's all about finding a host. So you want to advertise for hosts. That's how you're going to start off. Where are you going to advertise? On your profile, in Messenger, sending people messages, on your story, on your WhatsApp, on your Instagram, on your Snapchat, on your selling group, and in buying selling groups. Advertise everywhere. Who wants to be a host? So I'm going to give you some ideas in a minute. So for repeat parties, getting you consistent sales, it can't just be your friends. It can't just be your group members. It can't just be the same people seeing it over and over again. So go and find that host. So warm market is key, again, like we said, but the host warm market is just as important. Okay, trust is the winning formula. So as an example, ask your friends maybe this message. Okay, so most of you know I'm a consultant for Oriflame. I'm just seeing if any of you fancy getting some freebies. Message me. So you're dangling the carrot rather than saying instantly it's going to be a party. That's one way you could put something up on your Facebook. Or who fancies a bit of fun with an online party and get some freebies? Or who wants a free mascara? There's all kinds of ways that you can advertise this. Keep shaping it up asking for online party hosts, but then asking in other ways by giving something away. Using adverts, okay, that you can put out there. So it could be picture adverts like this one. If you could have an item for free, what would you choose? Get them to start commenting with different products that they like. Why not use that product then to get them to host a party? Well, if you have a party, I would consider giving you this if you get me X amount of sales. Okay, so there's all kinds of ways that we can use this. So some top tips when you're doing your post. Make your post social and not salesy by adding maybe a personal photograph as well. So not just the status, maybe put a picture on. So for example, a picture of you holding a sign, help wanted sign, or you with a product and a mascara, would you like this for free? Okay, why not include the kids? Have the kids holding help wanted signs, even the cat could have a little thing on, whatever you want to do, okay? Take a car selfie, anything like that. And increase your reach by posting it on Instagram first, and then pressing share onto Facebook. Facebook like that, and it's a good way of increasing your Facebook reach, okay? But if you're going to post things on Facebook, you need to keep that post going. Every time you get a response, comment underneath like we mentioned before, tag the person that's commented in the post and let them know that you'll PM them. So you're going to take it offline, but you need to be seen to be commenting on this to keep it in the news feeds. You want other people seeing that other people are interested in having a party, and they will also jump on. Okay, so keep the conversation going on the post, but then take it away from Facebook as well with some engagement. Okay, so the more people see it, it'll stay in your news feeds for longer. Now, the beauty of an online party is there isn't very little prep that host needs to do. Okay, all they need to do really is get people in there. Okay, control the diary by booking a date within 7 days to keep them in. Keep your target for the month for a start, but also it keeps it fresh in their minds. If you've got it within 7 days, they're less likely to cancel on you. Okay, so save the date cards. Why not create a little pic collage that you're going to send your host to send out to all their friends, as well as inviting them to the event. So this is just a little save the date, reminding them that you're going to have a little party on so that they can come and have a little look. So you've got a booking. Someone said, yes, there'll be a host. Now what we're going to do. So first of all, you need to communicate with your host. So if you're not already friends with them, make friends with them on Facebook. Okay. Say thank you and confirm a date. So go back into them with a little hi, thanks for that. Saying you'll have a party. When was you thinking? Really, we could do with it within the next 7 days, as I'm very busy. Okay. So then also send them a little message. Hi Claire, I'm so excited to team up with you to host this Facebook party. We'll have some fun. I'll create an invite for you to send out to your friends before we create the event. And if you have any favourite products that you would like me to show, let me know. The host gets a free gift. I'm sure you'll love it. So that's just a sample of a message that you're going to send to that host then to get them excited and wanting to invite the friends and raring to go. It's important to create a rapport with that host, okay? So be yourself, make the host feel relaxed and have a little bit of fun as you're going back into with them. Message your host with the message we've just mentioned, and then obviously send them the save the day cards a little bit later. Now, the reason why we're not doing this all in one go is because we want the conversation. What we don't want is for you to go and send this host one great big copy and paste message blurb all to them where they're like, oh, what's all this all about? Too much information. We need to be social. We need to build that rapport. So it's got to be back and two, the same way you do with a conversation, okay? Why not send them a message on a text message as well, ask them for the number and do it that way. Now, you need to coach your hostess, ready, okay? And it's important to make sure that they know what you want of them. Okay, so give them a template message what they're going to send to their friends. Okay, so they want to contact people and they want to get them to come on, so send them that so that they don't have to think of what to do. Get them to text people. Okay, offer them things like the first person to place an order gets a free gift. There's going to be lots of fun and games on the night, or there's going to be a prize draw for the first 10 people that join the live video, things like that. There's lots of things that you can send out. These are just examples. Now, I have created this group. Now, we do have an online parties group, but for one, I couldn't find it. And for two, I wanted it to be specific with things that we're doing, tying in with our group, with messages and templates I'm putting in. So as you can see, there is one member in there, me. So I will add everyone after this. And it's only a small group that is going to have a step-by-step guide of how to host a party. Literally, post this, now do this, now do that, now send this. So everyone, brand new person can come in and host a party, okay? Everything is done there for them. So when I've talked about sending out the cards, sending out the message templates, all that is in there. Now, a tip, if the hostess doesn't reply, this could be a sign that the party's not going ahead. Okay, this could be a sign that they've gone off the radar. Double book yourself, book another one in. Wait, don't chase them. Keep going and finding more, because the chances are they might not be interested. A good way to make it personal is to take the phone number and take it off of Facebook. Now, Facebook is great and Messenger is great, but when someone gets a text message, it actually feels more personal. So if they're happy to give you their number, then great. And if you take it off there, they do like that. Now, it's important to create an event that people actually want to join and go to, okay? So start by stepping into the host's shoes and ask to yourself, why do I care? Okay, why do I want to, sorry, just got distracted by that then. Why do I want to go to this group? Why do I want to have an event? So think about it. Think about what would interest you. Think about why you would want to join it, okay? So what is it also that's going to make someone click that they're going? So you're going to get an invite to go to this event. We all get lots of invites to go to events. Why click that you're going to the event? Try and make it stand out a little bit more. Try and make it more appealing to others at all times. So imagine your events page is your shop window. What is going to make you go in? It's important that the minute they click, it's interesting. So remember, like we said before in induction, the two things that stop people in news feeds are you and the wow factor. Why not incorporate that into your event window? So here's an example of one of the event pictures we could have. It's a picture of me with my product for my party and a picture of a wow factor with the Wonderlash mascara. Okay, so it's just a little bit of something. Be creative while you're doing it. You know, have a pamper night and treat yourself all from home, little things like that, showing the simplicity of being on your phone and showing the products. A picture is worth 1,000 words, so make it look special and attractive. Try different ways till it jumps out and stands out at you, okay? Until you just love it. Use different apps. There's lots of things like the Pic Collage, the Pic Monkey, Fast. There's loads of ways that you can do this to make your picture look really attractive. So they don't care about the logos and the website links. All they care about is how it makes them feel. Do they look at that picture and think, wow, this looks really, really nice. I like the look of this. This is something I want to join. Does it make their life easier? Are you showing them products that they want to buy and that they would like? Is it something that's going to make them look beautiful and feel good? So if it is, show me a picture of that. Be creative. Find ways of showing that out there. Now, you want to create a party name. So I'll give you some examples and do's and don'ts. So don't do something like Clare's Oriflame Party, Amy's Facebook Party, Zoe's Christmas Party. They're boring. They're like typical. They are not appealing to someone to want to join. So why not have something like must have Christmas gifts? That could be like, ooh, that sounds interesting. Your new makeover. Christmas is coming. Are you ready yet? Feel good, look good sale. Okay, different things that's appealing that makes people interested. So, tips for making your name. Keep it short so people can see it on the phone, yeah, because sometimes it can shrink in. There's a really good website called BuzzFeed. You can get suggestions for party names. So if you go in there, have a little play about and see what you can find. Now, in your party, there's going to be an about section in the events. So you need to make sure you're putting some things in there about what's going on, but speak in your own voice. Don't sound too salesy. Don't make it too, corporate and constructive. It needs to be a real person. So try something like, hi, I'm Clare, hosting the party with Sam. We're so excited that you're here. And if you're ready, we're going to show you the instructions. Okay, highlight the special offers that you have on and ask them to invite their friends too. And remember to create a need and a want. Okay, why are they coming? What is it that's interesting? So again, the about section is just as important as the picture and the name. And make it fun. You know, you can get your bit emoji where it's got pictures of, where you can create a mini you and things like that. Have some GIFs in there, use all the different emojis. There's all different ways. Make it fun. Create excitement building up to the party. So posting in the event before the party's actually started, creating that excitement, getting people ready. Keep tempting them with sneaky peeks maybe of what you've got coming and get them to invite their friends. Posting the link into the catalogue when events are launched, it gives people a chance to have orders ready. Okay, so if the catalogue link's there, they can have a flick through at their leisure and they could have stuff built up ready for you. Make sure you've got a picture of the latest catalogue. Again, you can always find these on Instagram. They always put the latest one on there. So put a nice attractive picture on there. And then you're going to start your party. Okay. Now, to get the most out of the guests and to really introduce yourself and build your reputation straight away and your trust and your rapport is to go live. Now, I know that lots of you may not want to go live and you might not be ready for that yet, and that's okay, but you will get the best out of it if you go live, okay? If you demonstrate a few products, introduce yourself and what the party's all about. It doesn't have to be a long live, but if you do that, that's definitely going to help. This is going to build the trust. People will buy from you then. People will book a party with you and they may even join your team. If they like and feel like they know you, then they will trust you. So you're going to build that rapport much quicker with a live video. Now, it's important to have a bit of fun. It can't just be product after product after product. There's lots of games and quizzes that we can do. We can also do watch parties into our event, which is a great way to draw attention to certain products. We could do it with video products or previous demonstrations of products you've done, previous lives you've done, whatever you want to do, even somebody else's live. Interaction is important, okay? So we need to be creating that. So having some quizzes, having some puzzles, again, having a bit of fun going on in there. All these interaction posts and these fun games are what's going to keep people coming back, and it's going to help with your Facebook algorithms. You know, create some things like mystery bags, giveaways, freebies, whatever you want to choose, competitions and things like that. Now, video demonstrations, again, if you don't want to go live, or even if you want to go live as well, I'd still recommend some form of video demonstration. So whether that's a quick video showing you the cover of a foundation, whatever you want to use, whether it's one you've used before or whether it's one someone else has used. We've got a WhatsApp group where we're often sharing videos in there. So have a little look and do that yourself. Now, we talk about in our normal groups to post reviews. It's just as important in the party. We want people, some of these people, hopefully all of these people, are people that have never seen your stuff before, never been in your group before, and they need to see some trust and some evidence from them products. So using the reviews that are in the review group to share that. Showing ranges all together that create different looks. If you buy all these products, you know, so you could show this look and someone could say, I'll have it all. I'll have, like Rachel's got here, the foundation, the mascara, the lipstick, right, I'll buy them 3 because I love that look. So it's set selling in one go. Keeping with the trends, seeing what's out there, seeing what can be created with our products. Again, you can go on Instagram, you can go on Pinterest, you can go everywhere and find lots of these images using our products. Now, beauty tips. We talked about doing this in our group. Again, it's really important that we do this within the party, okay? So again, just throwing in a few beauty tips, throwing them in something that gives them value, that at least if you don't walk away with ordering something, they've got some kind of value that would make them maybe come back and see again or host a party if they've got something out of it. Have a sale. So what I would recommend is when you're posting your products, have your sale maybe halfway through, and before that you post full price products. And then when you get to the sale section, you can then go on and post lots of products that are on discount in this catalogue. And as you know, every catalogue we have this. This makes them feel special, like there's a real sales section, and we can really, you know, promote the products that are a good sale as well on this. Take advantage of the time of year that we're in. So whether it's Christmas, summer, Easter, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, use it. At that time of year, use it. Make sure you're promoting what's going on for them, because people will buy for these occasions. And I recommend at the end, so I wouldn't necessarily be selling the skincare as such on the event, as in I'm not going to just put a Navage set on there and expect a sale straight away from a photograph. But put out there that you are a skincare person, okay? So you've got you have a girl, a nail girl, a hair girl. I'd love to be your skincare girl. Have something that people, that you're going to say, we specialise in skincare, PM me and I'll give you more information, because this is a more specialist area that we don't just sell the pictures on Facebook. We go into more detail on this. So post this at the end of your party or towards the end of your party, so that people know you are that skincare person that they can come to. Now, you always want to leave your party with a reminder. You want to post a link to the catalogue again at the end. You want to ask people if they would like to book and refer a friend. You're going to ask them for a review on your new Facebook parties page. Ask what the favourite item was, you know, ask them to post that in there, and drop in there that you're always looking for people to join. There has to be a recruitment ad going in there. Advertise your selling group. Let them know that you can constantly have special offers, freebies, giveaways, beauty tips, everything they've had tonight on a daily, regular basis. And then obviously the recruiting ad, just showing, if you like what I've done tonight, could you do this on Facebook? Really simple. Would you like to earn any extra money? Pop me a message. And then at the very end, thank you for your order. Thank everybody on the group. Come off the group. When the party's ended, follow up with a thank you to your host, talking them through step by step how you're going to do this. Now, I'm going to have my slides, but there's a couple of things. So what I've done is I have done another training that I'm gearing around with the new business concept with the VIP. But I can't incorporate that yet, because if you want to go and do parties now, then we want to do it as we do now. But we can. What I would recommend, what I would encourage here is that you are going to encourage the host that they want to try and aim for £50 with the sales. Then they would sign up as a VIP customer. They would then get the free delivery and their first welcome gift that they can spend the 40 points with. Okay, so that could be the free gift. If you then want to send yourself a free gift, you can, but the free gift is going to be tied in with that as well if they want to. Okay, so obviously then you're going to have things like if they sell a lot, they may want to be a consultant themselves and join and all of that. But if we can kind of incorporate this with, if we were to do one campaign and you were to get your £50 sales every campaign in each party, then for a new person, that's the Fast Start program done. One a campaign, yeah, is that there's the 3 that they need to get the £50 sales. One a week, they can get it in the first 3 weeks. So again, if we're really putting focus onto this, I don't think that we have enough, because where we've been doing parties has been us doing parties to our people, not necessarily finding a host who are going to go to their people. Now, this can really spiral on. We get someone to get a host, and then they get a host, and they get a host. And like I said, when you look at lots and lots of skincare companies online, they are doing this totally on parties, 100% parties. We could have a real structure with this. We could have a real setting where we can go on and we can get everybody instantly getting sales. They might not, and do you know what I think is a good thing about this? How many people do we get join us who don't have a good warm market list, who will say, I don't know anyone to buy off me? All they need to do is get someone to host a party for them now, rather than having to find all the customers themselves. And then in that party, they may well go on to find someone to host a party again, and then someone in the next party to host a party again. So this is much more structured way that we can use our warm market connection, even when we've not got a big warm market, and get the sales coming in consistently, help our new people get them sales coming in consistently. So that's it. That's me done.
Oh, that was brilliant, Claire. I mean, there's just loads of tips. You've obviously done so much research there about what's working, and we know it works, don't we? We've seen, you know, Becky and There's been a few people that have, you know, come in and done training in the past for us and shown there's the results that they've had and the ideas that they've had. So, you know, this is a fabulous training. If you are interested in doing this, it's just about sometimes stepping out your comfort zone and just doing it. There is loads and loads of other trainings in the group, so you can pick up tips, and, you know, it's just about taking it one bite size at a time, but just really going and doing it. I know when we were talking about this, it is going to be a real game changer when the VIP customer concept is launched on the 6th of September. Another thing that you mentioned when you met with us, Claire, and you didn't mention it here, but, you know, you mentioned there about the £50 order, they can become a VIP customer, but also there's the idea as well, and this is something that you shared with us when you came round, that £130 worth of sales is the £39 join-up fee.
Yes.
Place as well. So, you know, if somebody gets £130 sales, they've got that. Also, they can have 3 of those customers split those orders for VIP customers and get the £50 bonus straight away.
Yes.
So, you know, we've got all of that stuff that's going to come in, and, you know, we're getting this out there, guys, because this is going to stand you in good ground to really hit the ground running when the new pay plan comes into play. So try it now, have a go, just get out there and do it, because, you know, the more we do anything, it's like anything, isn't it? The more we practice, the better we get, the more confident we become. So have a go now, you know, because then when we do start everything, you're going to be really, really steps ahead of everybody else with,
definitely,
you know, everything is in place, isn't it? It's just really, really exciting.
That's it. That's why I wanted to do it in a way that we can use it now.
Yeah.
And obviously, because at first I started putting in things like, now again, you can do what you want with this, but as a structure, I think we're best doing it this way. But for example, I started saying you can have 20% off, you can have this, you can have that. And then I thought, oh, hang on. If they're a VIP customer, no, they can't, they're paying full price. So then I had to rethink about that and revisit the slides and stuff that I had done saying they can get discounts and stuff. Because if we want this to be the VIP way, then they won't get a discount. So we're going to have to use the loyalty programs. We'll do loads of slides on the fact that they get points. So we could use that with the horse. The more people you get, the more points you get, the more products you get. All that sort of stuff can go in there, which we can tell them about. But right now I needed to leave that out. But in the meantime, if you want to offer discount to get the sales in and you're putting the sales through yourself with local people, that's fine. But ideally, you want people. So what I've done is I've set this group up and I've done step by step. So I've done like your prep work, the party, and the follow up. And we've got in there things like you need to check that your host has got a PayPal or something like that, where they can then, and we will say on the night, all payments are took through PayPal, so that the host takes the money, the payment from the people up front, and then the host places the order, things like that, so that it's all done in the VIP way. But it's fine for people to tweak it and adjust it if they want to. But ideally, we want this to be 100% online, and we want everyone getting them VIP customers, and then getting them in our group. Because once they're in the group, we can keep selling to them, and then they just go on the link and order themselves then.
Yeah. No, it's just going to spiral, isn't it? It's just going to be about starting now and watching the compound effect happen, you know, with this, isn't it, really? So just a few things I know we've been mentioned in the past when we've done online parties about Facebook jail. You know, you've covered loads of stuff in there. Sometimes it helps to have a bit of a backup account as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, they're saying, yeah, but now they're saying, so we've always said, yeah, have a backup account, but now Pam Kent's telling us if you have a backup account, it causes a ban.
Oh, okay.
They're telling you not to have two now. So that's why I took that out, because she was like, no, if you'd have two, it's encouraging getting a ban. So I don't know on that one.
Okay, we'll have to maybe trial and test that one then.
Yeah.
But I might, if I was to do one, I might use Andy's account and just have Andy's account as a backup or something.
Yeah. Oh, you mean for when you're posting in the event?
Yeah.
Okay, I get you. Yeah. Yeah, we have had people in the past who've had restrictions if you post too fast. Yeah. So again, I suppose it's just watching what we post on there and maybe not overloading. We'll see. I've not had many people say that for a while, that they've had a ban on the event. So maybe they've took that off now. But maybe it's good to have someone
change everything, don't we?
Someone as a backup, like you say, you've got Andy there as a backup or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but all really, really exciting. You know, it'd be lovely for those of you that do go away and have a go, you know, just to share some results and show everybody else, you know, the results that you're getting, because that always builds the excitement and people want to have a go. It's like,
for me, this is how I am totally 100% going to put my focus to find my sales, this and skincare subscriptions. So for me personally, as a director, I've got to do 400 BP. So this is how I'm going to get that. I am literally going to just find hosts. I'm going to do as many as I can. I'm going to try and do one every Sunday night, have that as my host each week, have a target that I find a host for Sunday night, and then I know that over time that will build that up, because I know I've only got so many warm market that will buy, and I know that buying selling groups don't, for this type of product, don't necessarily get you the instant sales, because it's all about building that rapport, but you can do that quite quickly with an event, with a party. So I think that this is something that we can teach anyone to come in and find themselves this way online.
Claire, can I just say something a minute, please?
Yes.
On about the restrictions, you know, if somebody is in Facebook jail,
yeah,
and like sometimes if you're in Facebook jail for less than 2 weeks, then you're still able to post into groups that you're admin of. But if you've got a Facebook restriction of 2 weeks, then I know that you're not allowed to post in any of the groups. However, when you are restricted, you're still able to create an event in your group so that you can still post.
Okay, so you can still do a party even on a ban?
Yes.
Ooh, oh, that's great, isn't it?
Because they're constantly changing the goalposts in Facebook. Constantly, it's always changing. So that's really good. I've not touched. Well, I'm not even saying it. I'm not saying anything about that.
No, I only know because I've experienced it myself, and that's the way that I've moved forward then, because I wasn't able to post into my group. I'd done it through an event and it worked.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay. Oh, well, that's good. So Claire, just for my clarification, you mentioned about a Facebook page.
Yes.
Where would the party be? In your page or in your group?
Okay, so in your page, right? But you can share from your page to places. Now, our recommendations is that you have a group, and the reasons is your group gets seen more than a business page, and that's a fact. The business pages are great, and they've got some great insights you can use, and I look at them and I think they're fantastic, but I know that they're heavily restricted from being viewed, okay? So that's the reason why we put our total focus into a group rather than a page. However, pages still get seen, just not as much as a group, and you can use them as a hub. So you can go live from them into places. You can create events in them. So you could get people liking the page, leaving reviews on the page. They could share the page. People can share that live if it's on a page, things like that, the events, rather than doing it in your group. So your group will be separate, but you would obviously advertise your group.
Okay.
So you can connect it with Instagram. You can get a business Instagram. You can connect the two when there's a lot of people are searching and things like that. Well, you can't do it through it. You can't connect through your normal profile or a group. You can only connect through a business page. But we just want it to be a party business page, or something like that, to create that following. But then they need to be in your group as well.
Right. Brill. Okay. Very exciting. So thank you so much for that, Claire. I know you've put a lot of effort into getting all of that information together. It is really, really exciting, isn't it? And I'm really excited to start seeing everybody's results coming in from it. But brilliant. So I'm just going to open up to some quick shout outs. We are at 9 o'clock. There's just a couple of things. The report that I got for activations, there was a couple of people missing. I've had a couple of messages. I do apologise. I know Leslie Whittington had 2 activations and Sean had 1 activation. For some reason, there was a missing line that said 13, and it's not accounted for who those 13 activations were for some reason. So I do apologise if I've missed anybody else off of that as well. Also, I've got a message from Julie Edwards. Julie's on here, and I promised I would do a shout out for her. For Sharon Richardson, who's already recruiting and just been in the business a very, very short time. And also, I think it's Maria Mellin. 1 week in the business, and she's already put orders into both campaigns. So that's, I think that she's already put 2 orders on already in sort of a week. So Thanks for sharing that, Julie. I don't know if anybody else has anything specific that they want to just share very quickly.
Sylvia said yes, please.
Okay, Sylvia.
Okay, brilliant. I just want to give a couple of big shout outs. Firstly to Emma France. So she's come back into the business just a couple of days and she had £423 worth of orders.
Wow.
Wow, well done, Emma. And she's on here tonight. Well done, Emma. I love hair. It really suits you. Like,
thanks, guys.
Good to see you back, Emma.
Welcome back.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see what Emma's going to do this campaign. She's just absolutely amazing, and she's really buzzing with the business now. So well done, Emma. I just want to say a massive well done to Kaz and Colin. They've done nearly £900 retail this campaign. They're very, very close to getting the whole linear set.
Wow.
Come on. I want to see all them pictures when it arrives.
I know, it's absolutely amazing. And then just want to say a big shout out for Katie. She's done her first online party last night before all of this training. And she got just over £100 worth of orders as well. So well done, Katie.
Brilliant. Well done.
Amazing. Oh, you have to share some tips with us, Katie.
Yeah, definitely. Next, we've got Nicola Martin.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, I am.
Hello. Just a big shout out to Amy Lee Wally and Kerry Robinson. Massive thank you for attending your first ever Zoom. I'm so excited to work with you. Also, Robin Katie Tucker. She started 8 days ago, already flying with her posts and also earned herself 4 summer squad certificates. So well done.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, well done, Nicola. You're obviously very, very good at coaching and supporting there.
Well done.
Thank
Annie
you.
as well.
Yeah, so I just want to give a big shout out to Claire. She's done her first 100 BP order today, so absolutely buzzing. She's getting all the interaction she needs and it's starting to really build and I'm so excited for her. And then last campaign for a full week, both me and Rachel were missing because we were on holiday. So I just want to give a big shout out to Jess. She did something that I never thought she'd do, which is she spoke on a Zoom, and I'm so proud of her for it because she was absolutely terrified, but she did it, and I'm buzzing for her. And she just honestly proved to herself and everyone else that, yes, she can be some kind of a manager because she always kept saying that she couldn't do it, and she's proved she honestly can. And then Kerry and Helen have just smashed the comfort zones. They've both started recruiting because they've seen this new pay plan and it's just so exciting. And I can't wait. The team's just exploded.
Brilliant. And I'll second that on Jess as well. She was absolutely brilliant. She's done great last week doing shout outs for everyone and helping out in the chat and stuff like that. And she was brilliant. She really was. So well done, Jess. Jenna, again.
Hi. I want to third that actually and thank Jess because she stepped in for me last week because I was away. Again, I didn't think she would go through with it and she was brilliant. I just want to say a big shout out to Kimberly McSporran, who's been poorly, but she's gone back to work today and already dropped off a few catalogues to her colleagues. So I'm really hoping that she'll get some orders from those. Dina is just building and building, and she's doing so well. And she's got her first recruit, Philomena. And I'm really excited for what's coming for her. And just to all my divas, Ori divas are doing so great. They're all following the programme, and I'm really hoping that they're actually going to start seeing the results soon.
Oh my God, I love that name, Ori Divas.
One diva, you know.
I love it. Okay, Rachel.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to give a special shout out to Annie, Jess and Bev. They have been absolutely amazing. They have been the backbone of my business because I've been on holidays for 2 weeks, as you know, and I haven't been able to get on my phone much. And I know Bev has been helping lots of team members on a one-to-one level, so that's so much appreciated. Thank you very much. And I know Annie was on holidays herself for the first week of my holiday, and Jess stepped in there, as Annie have just recognised different. And so it wasn't just like Team Or amazing, but she's helped all Team Or Gems alongside Bev as well, which I'm so thankful for. And Annie, when she came back, she just like, oh my God, she was amazing in both team chats, and is a massive help, and I'm fully appreciative of it all. So thank you to all of you. I want to give a shout out as well to the whole of Team Origins. They've done absolutely amazing. There's so much duplication coming through. Everybody's so fired up, ready for the new pay plan. And oh my God, it's just super exciting to see what's to come for everybody. They're all stepping up outside their comfort zones, and it's just a pleasure to see. So massive well done, everyone. Congratulations to, I know I mentioned it earlier, Jenna on being our top top retailer, and Bev and Paul for being our top team activations. They're just absolutely amazing and smashing it.
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work there, hey?
Well done.
Love it, team working together.
We've got Jackie next.
Hello. Thank you. I want to give a big shout out to Tracy McKenna, because she's been kind of away for a couple of campaigns and not been able to do much, but she's come back last campaign with a vengeance. £260 worth of orders and a skincare set in there as well. And we were talking on the phone the other night, and I popped a lady into her team because she's still in Guernsey, supporting Guernsey, and she's just taken to coaching this lady like a duck to water. She's been looking after her so well, talking to her, helping her, giving her ideas, and it's just so lovely to see. So I want to give a big well done to Tracy McKenna for doing that. Well done, Steve.
Oh,
brilliant.
Well
That's
done.
lovely, isn't it?
Well done, well done. We've got Bev.
I'd like to say a massive well done to Nicola Martin for coming on here tonight, recognising her team. So well done, Nicola. And I know it's a massive, massive step out of her comfort zone. So really exciting to see her doing this for the first time. And she's working amazing with her team, and it's lovely to see, you know, she's bringing them on. And I can see Nicola doing really, really well, because she actually recruited 13 last campaign.
Wow.
And she's already on, I think, 3 or 4 so far. So she is doing amazing. So well done, Nicola. I'd like to also say a big well done to Pamela Anderson. She was on her first Zoom today. She's also started recruiting. She recruited Michelle, and then this evening Michelle is going to recruit her first one. So massive well done there to Pamela, and so exciting to see that, you know, she's got quite a few newbies coming through. Tracy Carter, well done. She was on her first Zoom tonight. She's also started recruiting. So excited to see where that's going. And Tracy works 50 hours a week. She's got a little girl. She's got a busy life. So, you know, it's so exciting to see that she's now stepped out of her comfort zone and doing this. So lovely to see you, Tracy. And I can see she's on there. So well done. And I also want to say a massive well done to Ori Diamonds for C11. For a quiet campaign, they absolutely did amazing, and you all rock. So well done, you guys. And let's smash it for C12.
Loving the new name, Ori Diamonds, as part of the Gems.
Yeah, I tried to keep it in with Ori Gems as well.
I love it. I saw it the other day in the thing. And I thought, oh, that's so cool.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Love it. So I think that's it in the chat. So I just want to give some shout outs to the entire Power team. Again, you know, it was a quiet campaign, but everyone done absolutely brilliant. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. It ended up being a really good campaign. So well done to you all. Special well done to the top of our chart. So well done to Jackie and Stephen for being our top retailer again. That are fantastic. They're also top retailer year to date with all the things they're getting. I'm so pleased that they got the Virgin experience. So huge well done for that. I want to say well done to Jo for being our top activator with 5 activations this campaign. With the kids off, I know that it's been manic for her, but she's still done fantastic. So well done. I want to say well done to our top skincare seller, which was Pauline and Gary, who sold 4 skincare sets again this campaign. Absolutely flying. And with what's coming with the new subscriptions, it's just going to be amazing for them. So I'm so pleased. And then also we've been recognising this campaign, our top kit seller. Yeah, so startup kit seller, which was Bev and Paul, who sold 7 startup kits this campaign. So I wanted to recognise that last campaign and this campaign, just to get everyone ready for people obviously having to pay to join as of campaign 13. So if we all get in the habit of getting people to buy a kit, then that's definitely going to help us. So I really wanted to recognise that this campaign. So well done, everybody.
Oh, it's been awesome. Well done, everybody. Love listening to the recognition. I know we've took us slightly over time there, but it's well worth listening to. So, all superstars. And it's lovely to hear team synergy, the working together and all of that, isn't it? That's what this is all about. So it's just, it's just so exciting. I'm getting all emotional now. It's just like, oh my God. We could be in a better position, could we? You know, everybody's sharing, everybody's helping one another. We've got such strong foundations, amazing leaders leading the way. So, you know what, let's just keep moving, keep motoring, keep building them foundations, keeping our momentum going, keep on the pedal, and let's do this because we've got so much on the way. It's just going to be absolutely flipping amazing.
I will add everyone to this group as well. They've done. Okay, so if I've not added you, send me a message or I'll add all the leaders anyway, and you can all add your teams and stuff like that. So we've got that.
Real. That'd be awesome. Thanks, Claire, for doing all that as well. Okay, so should we call it a night? Unless anybody's got anything else to add.
Yes, good night.
Good night. Sweet dreams, and see you on Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.